Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 7th of June 2020. Welcome to video number 163. Today I want to talk about why the responsibility for the relationship is in you or is on you or supposed to be on you, and why when a relationship falls it's gonna fall because of you. Let me explain. Listen, if your ladies watching this video, don't have it against me, but I'm going to over-exaggerate a lot just to prove my point, because it's much easier for us guys to understand when we go really extremely into parallels or examples. So, listen, some of us we get it. Our ladies want us to take lead. Cool. So, with this and that, I'm going to take leadership role. But for some apparent reason, when it takes to taking the responsibility for the relationship itself, we basically say that it's like 50-50. And I want to ask you why. What is the reason that you think that she wants to be led by you, but then half of the percentage of the relationship is on her? And listen, I understand we are adult people. It's like, it's like she can have a bad day, she can make a mistake, or she can, maybe if she's, I don't know, there in the relationship just because she wants your money or something, that's a completely different story. But in general, if you started with being in love and you're taking the leadership, why would you put the responsibility on her? It's like saying that, I'm a parent, I've got my kid, and I'm taking care of this kid. But if this relationship or this our family is going to work, it's like 50% on him or on her. You would never say that about a child. So why would you say that about your girl as well if she's giving you the leadership? And don't get me wrong, as I said, we are adult people, and you need to have two people agreeing for this relationship to grow. But I want you to kind of think about it this way. What would change in your head and in your relationship, per se, if you change this whole thing and put this whole responsibility on you? If you say, okay, if I'm taking leadership, I'm going to take it, 100%. If there's a relationship going to fall, it's going to be on me. How would you act differently then? And that's a really crazy idea that I tested on myself. And I'll tell you, it changes your perspective, because first of all, it's not about putting responsibility on you. But first of all, putting you in a position that if my relationship's going to fail, it's going to be my fault. So I'm going to double down on putting my effort for this relationship to work. And it'll make me much more interested in asking her, how are you doing? How do you feel? Is there anything I can help you with? What do you want me to change so you would, feel much better in this relationship? You're taking care because you say, I don't want to fail. I don't want this relationship to fail because it's going to be my fail. So then you double down or put in the effort so it'll work. But second thing that it's going to bring, which is kind of interesting, you have to say and understand that if I'm taking the leadership, then I'm taking the privilege to say that my word will be last. So if you're making decision, if we having this discussion about what we're supposed to do, my decision will be like final. Because if I'm leading, I'm thinking I'm taking this on myself, so then I'm gonna decide what's going to happen. And that's something that you'll have to talk about, because it's easy to just just take and put everything on the guy. But then, it's cherry picking. If she says, no, I want to have 50% of to saying, in saying what's going to happen. No, if I'm taking the leadership, I'm taking this whole responsibility. So I'm taking the possibility to make a decision. Last decision is always mine. But think about it, how that's going to change. If you take the full responsibility, full leadership of the relationship, you can double down and play this game so she'll really feel satisfied and protected, and she sees as you paying attention to her. Isn't it exactly what she wants? How do you think it's going to change when she's going to get everything that she needs? And everything that she wants, everything that she really dreamed about, you being present in your relationship, taking care, showing her that you love her, that you're interested in what she feels, what she wants. That's exactly what she wanted. So that's why it will change your relationship, whether you like it or not. And it's all not about taking responsibility on yourself, really, but putting yourself in a position that if I want this thing to fail because it's gonna tell me that I failed, then I'm gonna play this game so I would not fail. And I'm gonna fulfill every need and every dream that she ever had about this relationship. But then it's gonna kind of make you as a guy, is gonna put you in a much higher position, because first of all, you're gonna see that you're doing exactly what you're supposed to. She's becoming much more happy, and then you'll feel like a guy that, I'm able to make it work. I got this. Then you're gonna feel like a guy, and it's gonna be like an upward spiral, because it's gonna put you much higher in your self-confidence by making her feeling even better and even more loved as your woman. And then what you're gonna see is that she's gonna come back to you with all her love, all her care, and she's gonna basically flood you with love that it's gonna be over your head. But everything starts with one simple thing: your ability to say, if I'm taking responsibility, if I'm taking the lead, I'm gonna take 100% of it, not 50, not 20. So that's why this is what I want you to take from this video. If you want to be satisfied in your relationship, don't take part of the responsibility. Take it all, lead like a guy, and then watch what's going to happen to your girl. Think about it and do something about it. Because this whole thing will happen if you just allow yourself to change how you think and how you act in context of your relationship. If you like this video, share, like, comment. If you didn't, comment as well, give me a shout what you think. And then if there's anything you want me to record about, just contact me and I'll be glad to do it for you. That being said, see you tomorrow.